chose to study at UCLan because I'm from Preston, so I wanted to study in my hometown, to be fair, at the time. But also it had really good results and grades, and I knew that it'd be a good way into a local practice within Preston. I'd say my favourite memory at UCLan was graduation, to be fair, and that's because I was really lucky in that I got first, and also won an international design competition which was awarded to me on that day. So it was a great ceremony over at the Guildhall, and then back at the Foster building, or the Harris building, for the award ceremony. So it was a great year, great culmination of 5 years degree during part-time study. I've chosen architecture. So it's within the construction industry. It's a profession that I really enjoy because I love art and I like making. So it's a good contrast into what you draw, you actually can step into one day and obviously feel and what it is that you've created and walk into that space and for future generations to enjoy. Okay, so 2006 when I graduated, I was already in practice at the time, so studying part-time. But then as I evolved into the next stage of my career, which I needed to get Part 2 qualification within architecture, I did that at Manchester School of Architecture, and then Part 3 at the RIBA Northwest. So I've got a full circle within the Northwest effectively, and still in practice now, but I'm at a new office in town, Frank Whittle Partnership, and I'm project manager, project architect on the market regeneration program in the middle of the town. So fantastic, developing from some other schemes throughout my career to what is effectively a big city centre regeneration project now. So yes, really lucky, and as I say, my role is a chartered architect, which it combines many a different type of skill, architecture, project management, and the whole sort of consultation process, both with the end user and client. So yeah, it's great. I'd say the most interesting part of my career is the aspect that being an architect you can design and make, and being able to walk into a building that you've designed is really quite special and indeed interesting. And there's been a number of buildings that I've done that I've got pleasure out of that. Probably namely one was the Escott Children's Centre, and that was really good because it was for a really good use. So you know, you get a lot of intrinsic motivation and pride back from that when you're seeing your building being used for a community purpose. That was a really interesting aspect, and yeah, the design to making process is something I really enjoy within my profession. I think winning being shortlisted on a number of competitions has been fantastic. I'd say landing the Preston Market project was quite an accolade, and being able to be the project architect within that. And it's gone through 2 stages as well of restoration of the Grade 2 listed structures as well. So each stage, as we complete that, is another milestone effectively of regenerating my hometown. So that, I would say, that's probably been the best aspect of my career as yet. So it really helped by way of getting me qualified, because by entering that course I was on the path then. My profession is highly reliant upon you having got those qualifications. So the time that I was here when I did the architectural technology degree, the BSc, that was pivotal to the beginning really of the main path that I was on to becoming an architect. And I learnt all my design skills here, you know, and I learnt to collaborate with peers and set my sights high with regards to research and competition, and I had some really good times here. You know, we had some great memories in the workshop and in the studio, and it was yeah, it was a really good turning point for me, I'd say, to inspire me going forward in my career. So I want to continue being an architect first and foremost, and get the next best project coming, and keep developing my design skills and really enjoy designing and making. Regenerating Preston as a whole is my main goal going forward. And I think any architect growing up one day would like their own practice and front-run schemes as big as possible, and or really control the small, because small and big projects are great. So I'd like to keep the interest going there, and obviously, yeah, get get some Preston pride going with the buildings that I've been doing, so that we can really enjoy and take ownership of those spaces. I would say one good piece of advice, because there's lots, but one good one that I'd like to do is just make sure they get the balance of working hard and enjoying life. There's no point in getting stressed over deadlines. You know, enjoy them, because actually when you become a professional practitioner, you still have those kind of deadlines, but you know, you're under control by somebody else. So enjoy the fact that you can control your own design and time allocated to that, and take ownership of it, and enjoy that progression through initial design to presentation. Always take on board feedback, but be strong about your design process and your theory behind it, and never let anybody get you down with it. Always enjoy pushing an idea forward into fruition and stand by it.